up? This your boy Juggie. This is my story from my mouth. I'm originally from New Orleans, Louisiana. I don't know about telling my age. Let me see, 10, 20, 30. I'm, 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 uh, they're 40s, you know what I mean? But I still reside in New Orleans, between New Orleans and Los Angeles, California. Uh, and just go back and forth every week.
So how would you say your upbringing was? Poor, middle class, or rich?
So my upbringing from New Orleans, it was in the beginning it was, I'm not gonna say poor, I'm gonna say middle class, but my pa was a hustler. So my pa, he'd come home every day, and I remember like it was yesterday. He'd take all the money he made that day and lay it out on the table, and he'd go to sleep. And then when I was in the third grade, I took $100 bill, and I went to school. And I should have knew I was gonna be something when I did this. So I went to school, and I'm trying to buy everybody snacks at recess. So the office like, do your parents know you got this $100 bill, boy? And they bring me to the office, they call, and I mean, I ain't get in trouble, but that they told me, you gotta ask before you take something, and don't take no more, So that was a lesson learned, but yeah. So my pa, he still ultimate hustler to this day. He could build a house, he could build a car, he could paint a car, he could do a lot of stuff. I ain't gonna say some of the things, but he a hustler. So I get my hustle from him. I think I get my personality and my kind heart from my mom, and just took something special from every relationship that I've had, from a friend to a brother, in my life. And as far as growing up, when I got to like 8th grade, my pops went and did some fed time, and I think that was the real like poverty point to where I had to learn how to turn the power back on. I had to learn how to turn the water back on. I got a job while I was in high school. Helped my mom, sending him money. And I think that was the struggle I needed to become who I was on my way to become. But so I've experienced middle class, poverty, upper class. I think I touched them all.
Okay. What did you think you was going to be as a kid?
As a kid, I can remember always knowing that I wanted to be known. I didn't know how I was going to do it. I didn't know what I was going to do, but I just knew that I wanted, a lot of people to know my name. And I feel like it was God, it was me praying for that, and God, devising my path, and I just followed it. And nothing I've ever done was a real plan. It was just me following that path, whether it was, television, radio, working with Master P, working with the artists that I have now. It was all written, because it was nothing. I never had a dream to be on TV. I never had a dream to be on the radio. It fell into place.
So what was your first career choice?
So my first career choice, which is still a goal, is to own my own hotel brand. And I figured that out when I was in high school, because I was just trying to get out of school early. And I took a program called Hotel Motel. And I got a chance to work in every department in the hotel. And I think that kind of spruced up my people skills to where I learned to speak to all walks of life. I learned to be able to turn it off and turn it on. And I think that helped prepare me to interview people, whether it was, a rapper from the hood or an intellectual businessman in corporate America. I could turn it off or, turn it on. I could use street slangs. I could use proper etiquette. It didn't matter. I could fit in, every scenario. So I went to all Catholic schools from first to eighth grade. And then in high school, I went to a public school called McDonald 35. And then I went to UNO for a year and a half, and it just wasn't for me, and I just started hustling, just started, doing whatever I could do to, make a dollar, to the point where it took me to, clothing, music, video, and, it just developed from there, and, just whatever came, I did it, whatever the next step was, I was there.
What age do you feel you became an adult?
I think I became an adult at 15, 16 years old when my pa went to the feds, because I had to step up. I had a little brother, my mom, and I think I at that point, like, I couldn't go on my senior trip because I didn't have enough money. I couldn't do a lot of things that, my other peers was doing, because I didn't have enough bread. So I think at that point, I learned to understand responsibility and how to, put family first. So when I was about 15, 16 years old, I was hanging with a guy that was a producer. And I was going with them to their shows, and my mom had a little video camera. So I would bring the camera and I would film it. And I was meeting people along the way, but it wasn't until probably about like 18 years old, 17, 18 years old, I went with my partner to this video shoot. Well, it was when Phat Phat and all that first started. And I just went out there with him, and I got to meet a couple of celebrities. And I'm like, damn, this was cool. And I had a car. So, they was like, well, shit, you want, help out? So at this point, I'm carrying crates, wires, I'm gripping, and everywhere I was getting to meet people. So I was excited. So people were learning my name. And I mean, it ain't too many Juggies out there. So when one day he asked me, you ever thought about being on TV? I'm like, hell no. He was like, you got a great personality, everybody like you need to think about it. So we were at Teen Summit, and I never forget it was the year P, Cash Money, No Limit, Cash Money, Jay-Z, Bow Wow, all these people were in the building. So me and the cameraman were just sitting in the back, and I said, man, let's do something funny right quick. And I had just got my first grill, and it was all diamonds, Juggie at the top. And I got on, I hid inside of a locker, and I'm like, what up, everybody? It's your boy Juggie. I snuck in the Teen Summit. Today y'all gonna see Jay-Z, Master P, Lil Wayne, Birdman. And I said, I think I hear somebody coming. I closed the locker back. So it was just for kicks and giggles, and the producer, shout out Chris Roberts, he saw it and he was like, I saw what y'all did. And I said, yeah, we was just playing. He was like, I like it. I'm gonna use it. And I said, you gonna use it? And I never forget, he put it on TV. And his sister Myrna was blowing my phone up, and I'm like, what up? She like, Black, where you at? I said, I'm driving. She's like, get your little ass to the office. So I come to the office, and they got hundreds of phone calls, all these little girls saying, who that is? Who the new hot boy is? Who that is? Who that? I'm like, she said, oh, shit, a monster was born. And at that point, every artist that came to the city was with me. Every artist that touched New Orleans soil, I interviewed. Everybody who, I touched, I built a relationship with, and it just, you know, it grew from there. It's your boy Juggie. We all have a story to tell and a lesson to learn. This is my story.